What is going on, guys? I had another card show today. Things were really good. Foot traffic was nuts. Same old, same old. The bull market just continues. And I am not complaining one bit because it's excellent. I have a blast at every single card show I do. I get to take my kids along with me. We get to set up, we get to buy, sell, and trade, and it is a blast. And top of mind today was making some kid's day because I bought his damaged cards. Now, not everybody is willing to buy damaged cards, and typically I'm not either, but when they're higher end cards, things that people are looking for, I like being able to pick up cheaper versions of those cards so that collectors can find them and take them into their collection without dropping a bunch of money on them. So these cards, I could tell this kid had them in his collection. It was actually him and his friends, and well, they were just over the moon when I shot them an offer on this exact thing. And I'll show that to you. I'll probably save that one for the end of the video, but it was an excellent pickup, and it just goes to show you that the hobby is great. The hobby is great. There's just so much fun going on in the hobby right now, and I'm having a blast with it. My kids are having a blast with it. I get to see my kids go out and interact with other people. My daughter all day was handing out free packs, trick-or-trade packs to all the kids. She's having a blast with it. Unfortunately, my son was sick today, so he didn't get to continue his trade-up challenge, which is something that he's really been looking forward to. But he was sick, so he stayed home with mom. It was me and Olivia, and we made the best of it, and it was a blast. It was a blast. I love doing these, man. It's a family event, and it's great. I'll show you some things that I picked up. We're not gonna take too terribly long on this video today, just showing off some stuff I picked up. Got a couple of PC items, which is awesome. It's always nice when you can get that stuff. This is a lot that I picked up that included a PC item. I collect Hawkeye autos, typically on card, but as long as they're in their University of Iowa uniform, I will pick them up. This lot was 120 bucks, and then I picked up this. This is really cool. Out of 5, I thought this was awesome. Flawless card and a little Bo Nix action. This is numbered out of 99. It's college uni, but it's blue ice. It's sweet card, so pick that up. That was pretty great. I just have this pile here marked as trade. Basically, this was I trade at 80%. Anybody that comes up to my table, I always offer them a cash offer and a trade offer. These few people decided that they wanted to take the trade offers, so we're starting off with a bigger card. This is like a $50 card roughly, and then some low end stuff. Nothing crazy here, but this is a cool card, like 20 bucks now. Yep, this was part of a bigger trade that I did. I actually traded a Phantasmal booster box, and not this, but a Phantasmal booster box and those last few singles, and I traded them for this. So the first thing was a prismatic ETB. Trying to make up my mind if I want to keep this. I keep one ETB of every set. Kind of starting to think maybe now that I've gotten established on what I've got going on, that later on, if I know that this set is going to be super strong, which this one is, later on I'll pay a little bit higher price than originally what I was getting them for, and after I move everything, and then end up picking up another one. So I might end up putting this in my collection, just so I've got 2 of them. Especially on these specialty sets, they don't make booster boxes, so ETBs and prism bundles and booster bundles are basically about it. I have a UPC also, but those are going to be tough to come across. So I'm thinking about adding this to my collection, and I am definitely adding this to my collection. Speaking of UPCs, this was the other thing I picked up in that trade, and this is going into the collection for sure because I didn't have one yet. And it's crazy to see that these have come up. These are like 180 bucks now. And yeah, I'm excited to pick it up, add it to my collection. So that's really a nice thing about doing these shows too, is not everything you buy has to be sold. You can keep stuff in your own personal collection. You never know what's going to walk up to your table, and when things that excite me walk up to my table, I get an opportunity to buy them, and typically it's below market or at market at least. So you never know what you're going to run into. All right, let's keep moving here. Let's do another sports lot here. This is a pretty good pickup for me. Excited about this. This is mostly slabs, but we'll start off with another PC item. This is a Desmond King auto, another Hawkeye. Not on card, but it's a sweet card, and I didn't have one yet. So this will be going into my binder, and I'm excited to pick it up. And we've got some slabs here, so he is down. His prices are way down, and I think now's a good time to start picking him up. His stuff's going to start picking back up again, I'm sure. Caleb Williams is always good. Kyler, I'm not super excited about, but it was part of the deal. Love this card. Stafford is my guy. I really like Stafford, and this might be another PC collection item. The blue ice goes awesome with his color match, so we'll see. I'll probably put it in my showcase. But Mahomes, good pickup right now. His stuff is getting cheap again. Cheap for Mahomes, anyways. And a case hit, Xavier Legette. One more lighter, smaller pickup for Pokemon. This is just going to be eBay inventory, I would imagine. Nothing crazy here, just some low-end stuff. Made the kid's day. He had a binder and he had all this stuff just sitting there raw, and was saying that nobody wants to buy his stuff, so I bought it from him. I'm always willing to pick up cheap stuff to put on the eBay store. A couple of kids ripped a pack and pulled these. I bought them off of them, so that was cool too. And there you go. We'll move into the deal that I was telling you about at the beginning of the video, and that is buying a damaged lot. Now, I don't typically buy damaged lots, but if it's good cards like this, in this particular one, I'm willing to do it. My son has already picked this card out. It's a cheap when it's damaged. It's a cool card, but he collects Charizard. He says he wants it, so I'm going to give that to him. All right, so I also have another Charizard, and I love this Dragonite card that I picked up. I've had one of these before, and this is a sweet card. I love the gold cards. And then we got some lower end break stuff. So this lot in particular, I was looking through this stuff, and I came across what he had, and I was like, oh, do you know you have some value here? And that was this part of the stack right here. Tag teams. So, I know that these are not in the best shape. This is a World Championship ones. Those are super cool. So, there's another couple of World Championship ones. I knew that this stuff was damaged. This is just a GX, but it's still a cool card. But I like picking up tag teams, even when they're damaged, because people will still buy them. So most of the dealers at the show are not willing to do this. Here's the two bigger cards. This is a cool card. Mewtwo and Mew. And the biggest one, this kid, I tell everybody, I'm upfront with everybody. So when I'm looking cards up, I say, hey man, if this was a near mint card, this would be like a $500 card. And this kid's jaw hit the floor. He's like, oh my gosh, I never would have guessed. He's had these in his collection for a while, and he says that he doesn't collect Pokemon anymore. He's just trying to get whatever he can out of them. One guy was looking at this card in particular and was interested in picking it up, and that's because it's like a $600 card in near mint condition. I looked up damaged versions of this. There's one listed for $200, and there haven't been any that have sold. So I'm guessing it's worth like $100. So I made this kid an offer of $140 for this whole lot. I know some of these tag teams are like $5, $10 damaged, but as the whole lot, I think I'll do okay on it. And he was over the moon. Him and his buddies were so excited. They were walking around. I could hear them talking about it. They were walking behind me, going to the next tables, and they were still talking about it an hour later, and it was awesome. So I made their day, and I picked up some really cool cards. So that's the nice thing, that you can make somebody's day, and they don't even know. This kid didn't even know what he had. He had no idea that he had good stuff. And it might be damaged, and most people won't pick that stuff up, but you got to go where others aren't. Now, somebody might come across and be looking to pick this card up, but know that they can't afford it in a near mint condition or even a lightly played condition. Now they have an opportunity to get this card, and it still will look great in their binder, and I'm able to offer that to them, to people that are looking for that particular card. So I was excited about this pickup, even though it's damaged. Most people wouldn't be, but I was. So, all right, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Just a quick one to show you what I picked up today, and talk to you about the opportunities that come to you at card shows. I keep talking about it. If you're not setting up at card shows, you need to be doing it, because you have an opportunity to sell your stuff while picking up other things too. Even PC items. You never know what you're going to run into, guys. All right. Appreciate you checking out the video. If you could, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.